Hello there and welcome back to another video. As the title says, we got pickups part 1! So, as you guys know, back in October and beginning November, I was in Japan, mainly while I was only in Tokyo, and we got a lot of stuff. We picked up a whole bunch of stuff. Stuff for the shop and personal stuff, both. And we've broken this up into two parts because if I did everything in one part, this would be a really long video, and I'm pretty sure probably get bored because it's too long. So I thought maybe splitting it into two parts would be better. I don't know. Let me know in the comment section below if you preferred I just do everything one shot bang, or you like the fact that I'm doing two parts. But anyways, before we get into the video, remember, smash that thumbs up button. Hit that subscribe button if you're not yet subscribed, and hit the bell button to be notified when we upload new videos. So, we're going to start off with the pickups for the shop. So, we got a whole bunch of things. Obviously, you guys know what the things we deal with. So, we got a whole bunch of cards, games, and all that stuff in this pickup. Anyhow, so we're going to just pick up as we go. We got, near the end of the trip, we went to a random Daisu, which Daisu is like their version of our Dollarama, but better. You can find quality items. You can find actually stuff that are worth something, or it's just there because, you know, maybe say the latest version of that is out, or it's just, you know, or they got exclusivity, but it's still quality compared to our Dollarama. So I went and picked up a bunch of anime packs from Enski and Bushiroad. They were like, I don't remember the what would I be like, after conversion was like really cheap, like. But yeah, we got a whole bunch because they had a whole bunch of different ones. So we grabbed. Well, I couldn't grab as much as I could because A, they're not like the craziest stuff, so it's not like I'm going to go out of my way. B, we didn't have a lot of cash left over, and I needed some cash for the next day because I still needed to eat. I still needed to fill up my Passimo card, and so I was like, you know what, let me grab a few. But the one I was hoping would have the most was Spy Family, because Spy Family is very popular, but literally this is how many they had left, so I grabbed. We got Spy Family, we got some School Idol Project. I don't know if School Idol Project is popular here, but in Japan, that's a huge anime, School Idol Project, because every shop you go to that deals with anime figures, or not like the typical Yu-Gi-Oh! Pokemon stuff, but like all the mishmash cards, you know, anime memorabilia, mangas, you know, all that stuff. There's school idols everywhere. So, but I just thought, you know what, screw it. Let me pick up some, maybe if they go, because they're going to be cheap enough. You know, we got the Banshee Dream Volume 1 and Volume 2. Volume 1 is Poppin' Party, Afterglow, Pastel and Pastelis. Volume 2 is Roselia, Morphonica, Ransix, Sulin, and I don't know the other one. And then we have some Detective Conan, because Detective Conan, I know Detective Conan is like a 90s anime, but like, well, obviously came out, what, 95? But it's still very popular in Japan. Like, I know when I was in Akihabara, they had a Detective Conan event in a shop. And then there was the new Detective Conan movie that they were replaying in Japan. They had at a manga shop, there was a huge cutout that said the new Detective Conan manga series. Like, it's a big deal there compared to here. It's not so much popular anymore, but I just thought, you know what, since it's still popular there might be still a cult following for Detective Conan. 'Cause I remember growing up, Detective Conan being on TV, and I liked it. It wasn't my favorite choice, but I liked it. So I thought, you know what, a few Detective Conan wouldn't be bad. And then we got this. I don't know what this is. All I saw was Bushiroad, and I know Bushiroad is a big company when it comes to cards, and also there was only 3 sitting on the shelf, literally, so I thought it had to have been popular. Anyways, continuing on, cards. We got a whole bunch of card sleeves, because I know OCG card games, and again, for anyone who doesn't know OCG stands for Japan. Japan, well, mostly it's Japan, Taiwan, Vietnam. I know Taiwan. So Japan, Taiwan, Vietnam. I don't know about the rest of Asia. I know South Korea is not part of OCG, and it's not part of TCG. TCG being North America, Europe, and South America, and Australia. But South Korea is not part of it, so it's its own thing. And actually, if you look at, when you go to South Korea and you look at the actual packs, it'll, like the sleeves, not the sleeves, it'll tell you made in South Korea or somewhere else. It's not the same factory, like how you see in the TCG, it'll say made in China, and then in OCG, it'll say made in Japan or made in Taiwan. But anyway, so that's OCG. And OCG sleeves, the quality, 100 times better than the TCG sleeves. Because again, they're made in a better factory. They're made with quality material versus the TCG, just cheap in and out China stuff. Okay? But anyway, so going in, we had to get as many as we possibly could. Now, I didn't want to oversaturate because my main focus was going to be games and other things, but we got some. But I know for next time, because there were some more higher end sleeves, I'm going to go around figuring out with some of my friends that play card games, some of my customers. I'm going to see if they're willing to buy like more expensive sleeves. I'll buy, next time I go, I'll buy, because definitely I was looking at some World Championship sleeves from like Yu-Gi-Oh! And Pokemon. I was looking at some vintage sleeves, because I know one shop had sleeves from like Pokemon that were like from Diamond and Pearl era and Ruby Sapphire era. I know I saw some Yu-Gi-Oh! Sleeves from like the late 2000s, early 2010s, but they were a little bit pricey, but I'll find out. And then there was also like high grade sleeves. Like when I mean high grade, I mean like they have HG, which means high grade, but then there was like high grade, like the ones that are like above HG. So anyhow, but let's just go on. I went to the Pokemon Center, and obviously Pokemon Center exclusive sleeves, because Pokemon Center sleeves here, they're hot. So we got Charizard. We were only allowed 2 of each. I told myself, if I have cash 2 days before, I'll go to Shibuya. Didn't happen. Anyways, we got Sylveon. I know there was another shop that had Pokemon Center sleeves from last year, the year before, and 2018 or 19, but they wanted, after conversion, was like 30 or 35, and I was like, that's probably what I would sell it for, so no. Anyways, we got the legendary grass Pokemons, and then the other guy, I don't know what the other one is, but anyhow, we got 2 of those. We got Gengar. By the way, and then we got the Greninja. By the way, this year's theme for Pokemon Center was this style. I was looking for more of this style because since this was this year's theme, at the Shibuya store, they only had these. I know there was another Pokemon Center where I was staying in Nihonbashi. It's like at the other end of Nihonbashi. It's not a big one, it's very small, but they said it's the same. They only had these 3. So my guess is that I had to go to either the the main Pokemon Center, which is in Osaka. Which, fun fact, Nintendo founded and created in Tokyo, and then you have Pokemon, which was made by Game Freak, which is a developer from Nintendo, which is also from Tokyo, but yet their main location is in Osaka. A lot of companies that move their main location to Osaka. I don't know, but anyway, so maybe next time, I don't know, maybe, I don't know. Let me know in the comments below if the Osaka locations have more options for sleeves. Anyhow, so this is all the Pokemon sleeves we picked up. I need to hurry this up. Then we got a whole bunch of Yu-Gi-Oh sleeves. A lot of it too. Each one of them, because with the Yu-Gi-Oh there was no limit, so I said I'll grab 3 of each, maybe 4 if it's a really popular one. So we got this. I don't know what this is, but all I'm going to say is it looks like it's fire. This one's cool. I know these are cool because I've seen this style from time to time in different card shops here, and they do sell. They don't, now obviously you don't see them as often, but I've seen these styles, so I thought why not. We got Yami Yugi, because you know Yugi's popular. We got Seto Kaiba. And these ones we got, which one? How many do we have? We got 4 of each. Yeah. And then we got the 25th anniversary quarter century. This one's actually really cool, because for some reason, and there was only 2 left, and I asked the place that I went, they said this is all they had left and can't get any more. So these are like sold out, discontinued type deal. But so I only picked up the only 2 that they had. But funny thing, this is a double and 100. So versus these that come with 70, these come with 100. It's pretty cool. When I say double, I mean like compare it to the TCG, but yeah. And these were pretty hot. Anyways, continuing on, we got more sleeves. We got these Vanguard sleeves. Just because they fit Yu-Gi-Oh! And I know a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh! Players, and a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh! Players I see they like pink sleeves and like anime girls and like fish, mermaids, so I thought why not. I don't, if anybody knows Vanguard and knows what character this is, let me know in the comments below, but yeah. So we got that, and then we got this. This, I don't know what this is, but it's Sugoi, but a lot of people do like the kanji writing on their sleeves, so I thought why not, because it's Yu-Gi-Oh size. So I said, because when I picked these up, I asked, will this fit Yu-Gi-Oh, or will it be too small or too big? They said perfect size, just like Vanguard, perfect size, because they knew I picked up the Vanguard sleeve. So anyways, then we picked up some standard sleeves, because you know, there's Pokemon, there's Magic the Gathering, Weishi Wars, and all these other card games. So you gotta have every different type of card sleeve. And also I had a couple of people asking me specifically for anime sleeves or anime girl sleeves or whatnot, or anime character sleeves, and they normally come in standard. So we got a whole bunch. I'm just gonna quickly rush through all of these. If you want more detail, you can check out Instagram. There will be more detailed images on the Instagram page. We got a whole bunch of sleeves, because sleeves you make good money off of it, because here, if you look at here, even not just Canada, but even in the US, take a look at when your local card shop brings in OCG sleeves, they will charge you a pretty penny for them. And also, certain OCG sleeves, when they become discontinued, like for instance, Trap Tricks right now, they're like 40-50 bucks for a sleeve, because they were very short printed, very limited, OCG only. We never got it in the TCG, and it was very hard to also get as well. They already immediately went up in price. Same with the Trap Trick playmat. They were already over about 100, 120. So certain things like those things. And then World Championship sleeves are always popular for Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon, Waishi Wards, Magic. I mean, Magic, they do their pro tours here, and then the Japan has their own. But you get the point where I'm getting at. Like, anyways, now we move into cards. What we picked up some booster boxes. I know we don't have Rush Duel in the TCG, and I found a random shop that was literally giving these away. Because in other shops, I saw what they were priced at, and I was like, yeah, give them to me. The only thing is, I didn't bring a lot of cash with me because at this time, I didn't feel like really going out of my way to carry my fanny pack. Because I was like, I'm just going here, I'm picking up a suitcase because I needed a suitcase because I got a lot of stuff, so I need an extra suitcase. So I didn't have a lot of cash with me. I wish I brought more, because if I did, because I had to obviously save myself like 2,000 yen, you know, for food and for in case of transportation I'm running low, you know, that kind of stuff. So if I brought more with me, I would have definitely been like, give me like 4, 5, 6 boxes. So anyway, so I picked up 2 of this because this one was more expensive. So I thought maybe this was more popular because I asked the person and they're like, they didn't know a lot about Rush Duel. And then here's the other one. They didn't know a lot about Rush Duel, so they just said this one's older and not as selling as this one. So I said, okay, so give me 2 of this and 1 of that. Because also at that same shop was where I got, where is it? These quarter century, and they're the ones that explained to me that these are gone, sold out. Like you can't get any more of it. And then at that same shop also, they had the Link Varane Duelist set. We never got this, and also there's a cool exclusive sleeve that only comes in this set. It literally just says card protectors. And then, yeah, and then same thing it says in Japanese, card protector. And then it comes with an exclusive pack with exclusive cards. It's part of the 20th anniversary, not the 25th, 20th anniversary, but they're exclusive cards for this pack. I don't know what cards are in here. All I know is when I did my quick 5-minute research, they said exclusive cards for this at the time. I don't know if they got reprinted later, but at the time they were exclusive. And yeah, anyway, so yeah, we picked this one up as well. And then also, this wasn't at that shop, this was at a different shop. We picked up a box of Phantom Nightmare. I was thinking about buying more, but I said, because the price there doesn't really justify buying a whole bunch and bringing them back, because obviously not many people buy the OCG main set stuff. They normally wait for the TCG release, because obviously these are not legal in the TCG. It's more for collectors, or like, and also me, I personally am waiting for the Phantom Nightmares to come out in the TCG, so I'm like, this is one of my set of the year I've been waiting. When they announced this, wait, when was it? Back in July, I believe, or June or July, they announced this set, and in the OCG, they got it in September. I was like, yo, this is amazing. I can't wait. Because back in the days, I was a fan of Yubel. I actually played Yubel when Phantom Darkness came out. I played Yubel. Then I quickly jumped up, because I pulled Yubel, Yubel Terror, and then Incarnate. I pulled all of them. So I said, I gotta build it. It was fun. It wasn't great. I quickly jumped into Dad, Teledad, Return Dad. But this one is available. I'm not keeping it. It's available for sale anyways. Or it might have already been gone by the time this was uploaded. By the way, some of this stuff may or may not still be available. I don't know, because when this gets uploaded. But anyways, continuing on. I'm going to do the singles later. But we got some very rare packs. Like, when I looked up the price, I'm like, with the conversion, everything, the price that they're having, I was like, yo, this is worth it. We got from the year 2000, think about it, Yu-Gi-Oh! In the OCG came out in 1999. the card game for Konami. But prior to that, in '97, it was Bandai. '98, they were fighting with Konami, and '99, Konami won. But anyway, so this is from 2000. They had one more, but couldn't justify paying the extra because it was limited edition 1. Anyway, so this is limited edition 3. Seto Kaiba, Art Cup Pack, Joey Wheeler Pack, and Yami Yugi. There was Bandit Keith, and from that set, it had Bandit Keith and Pegasus, and I forgot who the third person was, but they had these at a really good price. So I said, you know what, I gotta snag these because I know easily, without a shadow of a doubt, triple my money. That's how cheap they were there. Because I saw this at another shop. They had this. Which one? They had just the Yugi, and they wanted even more than eBay. So that should tell you something. I scored on these. And also the shop that I went to, I kind of asked, and they were like, oh, it's been sitting here for a while, not many people. Because most of their people that come in that shop was mostly looking for cheaper singles or like current stuff. So they said they don't even touch vintage anymore. Because also at the same time they had the Blue Eyes. It was anyway. So now we move into singles. There are some for my personal, and most of it is not. So we got a whole bunch of singles from a different shop. Same shop that we went and got the Phantom Nightmare. They had a whole bunch of singles cheap. Very cheap. They were selling their singles, all of it cheap, including the playable stuff. Because how a lot of shops will do is if it's not playable, who cares? It's not valuable unless it's a really old card. But we picked up some ultimates. Ultimate rares right here. Like we got Tour Guide, Terratop. Now, obviously, Terratop, you're going to look at it and be like, why Terratop? I have somebody at my locals that's a huge Speedroid player and collector. Definitely will pick this up. We got 2 Red Eyes cards. You know, Red Eyes collectors, Red Eyes players. And then I got the Arc 5. Arc 5 friend. It's like Yojo friend, like the friendship card. This is the Arc 5 version, but they were ultimate rare, and I know people here are starting to like the OCG ultimate rares. Now, these are not that expensive, but I obviously know I can easily put $5 each and make 5 times my money, because literally that's what I paid. Because in the OCG, again, if it's not playable, they don't care. It's not like here where there are actual collectors of different things or different types of cards, you know? Anyways, then we got a whole bunch of other stuff, you know? I'm just going to quickly skim through, you know? I don't want to bore you guys, you know? This was the coolest one, because like Premium Pack 4. By the way, we only had 2 Premium Packs. We got Lumina, a lot of it, because Light Sworns are popular, you know, Heroes are popular, and they had the what do you call it, oh my god, this guy, I forgot his name, not Bubble Man, Liquid Soldier. They had Liquid Soldier in a Duelist pack, you know, the original print of Arcana Dark Magician from Premium Pack 4. Oh, sorry, this Millennium Shield is from Premium Pack 5, you know. We got a first original from a pack, Flute of Summoning Dragon and Secret Rare. We never got this card in a pack. And then we got some original Elemental Energy, Light of Destruction, and this one's cool. The reason I picked it up because we got this in an Ultra and Ultimate. They got it as a Super, and then some Gold Series and Gold Pack. Yes, they called their stuff Gold Series and then changed it to Gold Pack, and they kept them all the same. And this style is pretty cool. So, anyways. And then we got my personal stuff. Heroes, Dark Magician, some Ultimates, you know, cool stuff for my personal binder. Anyway, so now let's move on to the video games. Oh, we got some random loosey stuff, like some loose Game Boy Advance stuff. A One Piece Game Boy Color game that's exclusive to Japan with the manual. So that's pretty cool, you know. I was hoping it'd be in the box, but hey, if anyone's got, I don't think so, but why not give it a try? If anyone's got the box, you know, I'm willing to not buy, trade for it, so I can make this complete. But anyways, One Piece, we got Yu-Gi-Oh! EX 2006. This is a Japanese exclusive Yu-Gi-Oh! Game. We didn't get this. Instead, we had the World Championship games. They actually had the World Championship game plus other games. This was one event. Actually a very expensive game, being that it's exclusive to Japan. And then a Dragon Ball Z game. I forgot which one it was, but it's not the Goku 1 and 2 games. It was a combination of two different games. But anyways, in Japanese. I don't remember if we got... No, I don't think we got this version. So that's why I picked it up. It's not expensive, but I mean, some Dragon Ball Z fan will like it, because I originally first picked it up because I thought I didn't have it, but actually I have it. So yeah, because I collect Dragon Ball Z games. And then we got some Famicom Dragon Ball Z games. So we got Dragon Ball. And fun fact, we have on the NES this game, but because of licensing, they couldn't call it Dragon Ball. They called it something else, but the same story, by the way. Anyway, so we have Dragon Ball, and then we have Dragon Ball Z 2. Oh yeah, we got these two. And then we move into other stuff. Oh, another Dragon Ball Z game we have. Dragon Ball Fusions. I was going to keep this for myself, but then I was like, wait, I have this. Not in Japanese, I have it in English. But the only reason I picked this up because our version is stupid expensive. So if you're looking for a cheap alternative, here you go. Because our version is now running like 50, 60 bucks. The Japanese version runs like 30 bucks. 25, 30 bucks. So it's like, what would you rather spend your money? 50, 60 bucks or 25, 30 bucks? Think about it. So that's why I picked this one up. And by the way, 3DS is getting really crazy hot. So that's why. And then we also grabbed some other PSP games. We got two Phantasy Star Portables. These always sell. Always sell for me at 20 bucks a pop, because why? You want the North American version? They're like 80 bucks a piece. Think about that. 20 or 80 bucks. And it's also very hard to find too. And then there was this Japanese exclusive game, Mimana Iyara Chronicles. Japanese RPG exclusive. I thought someone might like it because the price it was and the price that it's worth. I said, yeah, it's worth it. I'll take it. And then we got this Vita game here. I forgot what this Vita game is, but again, exclusive to Japan. So again, and obviously we're not picking up cheap stuff. We're picking up the good stuff, like stuff that we didn't get, stuff that could be valuable. You know, we got I forgot what this one was, but another a Vita exclusive game that was pretty good. And then we got a few copies of each one of these. We got Volume 1, Volume 2, and Volume 3. These are Hyper Neptunia Rebirth. We got some of these, but we never got the limited collector's edition. So, yeah. And by the way, ignore the trader sticker if you're thinking. No. What happened was somebody bought these, regretted buying them. So I said, you know, and they knew I run I have a video game shop business, so they came to me, and this was in my hostel, and they said, would you take them off my hands for what I paid? I said, nope, I wouldn't pay those. So I got a good enough deal on these where I can sell them and make some money, make profit, obviously, because that's the name of the game anyways. But they had 2 of each, by the way. I don't know why they picked up 2 of each, but they regretted it anyways. We got PSP. Yeah, PSP Princess Arthur Limited Edition, Collector's Edition, whatever you want to call them. Japanese exclusive again. We got this PS4 Hyper Neptunia 2. No, Hyper Neptunia 7 Limited Collector's Edition. It's actually really expensive, and the price was actually pretty darn good. So yeah. By the way, when you go to Japan, I recommend it. Highly recommend picking up limited collector's editions because, well, they do a lot of those. Like, you'll see a game like this. We got this game, but we didn't get this version. Anyways, we got Street Fighter 2 Grandmaster Challenge on the 3DO, which we didn't get. So this is a good one to have for Street Fighter collectors. I know you guys out there. There's a lot of you out there. More Rebirth Volume 3. More Vita games. Out of Order. Again, don't worry about the traders thing. Again, I told you, someone at my hostel knew about me in the video game store, so they regretted buying all of these. But these are good stuff, because when I looked them up, they're pretty valuable. To love 3 limited collectors. And then this is the 20th anniversary. So I forgot what the name of this game is, but it's a 20th anniversary, and when I looked it up, I'm like, this is worth good money. Anyways, continuing on, we got this PS3 game that's exclusive. Again, limited collector's edition. It's an RPG. This one, what was the story about this one? Oh yeah, saw this at a store for like $3 or $4, and I was like, nothing's wrong with the game, and I know I can sell this for like $25-30. So I was like, sure. It's a Square Enix RPG. I was like, okay. And I know there's a lot of Square Enix fans, so. And as per usual, The Legend of Zelda, Majora's Mask, because this thing always sells for me. Every time I go to any convention, I always sell at least minimum 2 to 3 minimum, always. And always when I have these posted on Marketplace, Kijiji, you name it, people hit me up and they'll pay like 40, is it $40 or 40? Yeah, that's what they would pay. They would pay $40 for this. So, yeah. Obviously, I was trying to find Ocarina, but Ocarina, I don't know why it's more expensive, even in Japan. But anyways, continuing on, we got on PS2, we got I forgot what game this was, but I looked it up. The price was really good. Number 2 and number 3. And then we got a whole bunch of Saturn games. We got Bushido Hiratsuden. Sorry if I butchered that. Anyway, so it's like a I don't know what this is, but it was good anyhow. Vampire Hunter, The King of Fighters 96, because fighting games, you don't really need to know a lot of Japanese, just know. That's why I picked these up. This one, what was this? Tenchi Mayu. It's a Tenchi Mayu, very popular anime. So when I When I saw this, I was like, popular anime and it's worth some good money. Why not? And then last we got Atelier Melly. Yes, you have to pronounce it like that because this is a game, like it's a Japanese made game based around like French characters, essentially. So that's what it is. But this is exclusive. This is actually the first Atelier game. That game came out and it was in Japan. We didn't get it later till PS1, but this is we never got this on Saturn, by the way. This is a Japan exclusive. And then last but not least, the best thing we picked up. Like you guys know, in previous video, what was it, at the Game X video, I finally found this. Check this out. Went to Japan. I was in a random hard off. Check this out. Hey, another one of my grails. AKB48, no, 49. This one doesn't have the PSP though, so keep that in mind. This doesn't have the PSP, so obviously what I'll price this out will reflect not having the PSP. Because if it had the PSP, easy all day 120, 130. But because it doesn't have the PSP, it's gonna I'm gonna put this out for what, 80, 85 bucks. Because it doesn't have the PSP. That's a good price. Because I've seen some people without the PSP put 100, 110. No. But this one doesn't have the PSP, but doesn't matter. Because there are people that will buy this without the PSP and then try to find the PSP on its own. But either way, this is cool. This is a really cool piece anyway, so yeah. So, there is part 1 of 3 parts, actually, because I just realized the video is probably going to be way too long, so I'm going to do 3 separate parts. That's what I'm going to do. So, part 1 is the cards and the game pickup. Part 2 will be personal pickup. Part 3, we're going to go back into the last bit of shop pickups. Anyways, hope you guys are loving all these Japanese videos, and I hope you guys have watched the previous Japanese videos. I really do hope that you guys love them, because if you do, there's going to be a hell of a lot more. If you're not yet subscribed, hit that subscribe button. And remember, smash that thumbs up button if you like the video, and turn on notifications by hitting the bell button. And let me know in the comments below. Just literally let me know. Do you want a lot more? Do you like these Japanese videos? If you do, great. Let me know in the comments below. Anyways, remember, as always, enjoy life, keep on collecting, and we'll see y'all for another video.